Sheffield. Toby Foster at breakfast. BBC Radio Sheffield.
Good morning, it's Toby at breakfast here on BBC Radio Sheffield. Now then, do you remember this story? It's the lads from Barnsley who built a flying machine inspired by the film Kes. Well, they're back, and this time they're going stateside. After coming second in the Flugtag competition in Leeds last month, they're now launching another bid for glory in Tampa, Florida. Paul Woodcock and his team will have to build a flying machine and try to fly as far as possible off the end of a runway. Here's what happened last time.
Matt looked at this lake yesterday and said, Woody, I genuinely think there might be a problem if we get up to speed and the lake might not be big enough.
It's coming up the runway. They've kept us waiting, but they are last to fly. They've got 78 points to beat.
Come on, Kev! Here they go!
Come on. Oh, they're going quite a speed.
Come on, Kev!
Oh, that was quite a flight. We wait for those scores. Second place, 75 points, that is second place.
75 in total.
The pilot's grazed this tour.
I've got a ladder in my tights.
We've had a fantastic time. We're not upset at all, Dan.
Well, we all think they did Barnsley proud, don't we?
So that was Come On Kes. It's all changing now, though. They're going to Florida. First of all, Woody, tell us how Florida's come about then.
We saw it after. After we came in and did your interview and mentioned Miami.
Yeah.
I genuinely knew that were a joke, a bit tongue-in-cheek, and then we looked and then there were Tampa Bay, Florida. So we thought we'll put an entry in. We never mentioned any previous Flugtags. We didn't want any favouritism. And got a very good entry, or a valid entry for it, and 2 weeks later they gave us an email and said, you're in, are you serious? And we went, we're serious, and that was it, deal done.
So is it going to be Kes again?
No, we're doing Matt, what are we doing?
Matt's also here. What are you doing this time, Matt?
We're doing Barry Potter and the Curse of the Deathly Shallows.
Barry Potter and the Case of the Deathly Shallows. Here we go. There's so many copyright infringements here. So why the change? Why Barry Potter, Matt?
I don't know. It was actually an idea that my girlfriend came up with. She just, I've often been told I've got like a kind of resemblance to Harry Potter.
Yeah, you said it, yeah.
So they were like, we need to build some kind of flying related thing. So we thought, well, Harry Potter's got an owl. We could build a big owl and do a spin on the latest film as well with the Curse of the Deathly Shallows.
Now, you're gonna have to build. You can't fly this over to Florida, can you, Woody?
No, we can't. Logistics are mad. Yeah. We're not sure exactly what we're doing at the minute. We're looking to cut the build time down by maybe laser cutting some parts.
Right.
And using different materials, using a bit of carbon fibre this time. We've got a really good carbon fibre company on from Staffordshire who we're going to look at some. So we're hoping genuinely to take most of the plane over as excess baggage.
You're going to take a plane over on a plane. How long are you going to be in Miami for?
2 to 3 weeks previous to Flugtag.
And how long did you spend on the last Flugtag event?
Build time,
yeah,
maybe 4 weeks purely building it.
Has anybody got jobs?
We have got jobs.
How does that work out?
We've all got jobs.
I'm going to try and take a couple of weeks off if I can, and just like fit it in after work. Yeah, we'll muddle through. Muggle through.
Yeah, muggle through, there you go. He's taking up a lot of time. I'm guessing he's taking up a lot of cash as well. And how much does it cost to build something like this?
We're hoping to get as much sponsorship as we can do. Last time, the sponsors were all amazing. So, we're looking down as many options as we can for that. But ultimately, a bit, it will be self-funded to some extent, but we'll work it out.
We're begging letters to Virgin Atlantic.
Yeah. You've had some personnel changes, haven't you?
We have. In team, due to family ties and kids, not everybody can redo it, because I think certain relationships wouldn't stand another one.
Yeah.
I've even had to get my girlfriend in team to make sure that she's chief costume designer.
Oh, that
Rachel.
could go badly wrong.
Oh, it could go very badly wrong, because it won't going to see this one out, so it might there's a chance now it will see this one out, that now she's in team.
Yeah.
She's amazingly tolerant putting up with Woody anyway, so hats off to her.
You're telling me.
I couldn't imagine working with my she's quite pregnant. Not that we'd last a week. So, you've not even got the flight sorted out yet, have you?
No. We only found out Friday.
Right, so how many people's in the team?
5 this time.
5, so I mean, you're probably looking at 20 grand worth of flights, couldn't you? No, probably not. Probably 10 grand worth of flights, though.
We're looking at each flight's going to be around about 600 quid.
Oh, is it?
And then there's your flight, Toby. So we're looking to,
Yeah.
you know, you're allowed more than 5 in team as long as there's only 5 on the platform on the day. So you could be 6 team member, Toby.
Well, you never know. I can just see me getting that past my missus halfway through the biggest comedy festival in the country. Yeah, she'll be over the moon with that one. Listen, best of luck with it. Thanks ever so much indeed for coming in this morning.
Thank you, Toby.
You came second with Come On Kes. But that was a Flugtag in Leeds. I'm guessing the Flugtag in Miami. I'm guessing there's some American nutcases who take this very seriously.
We've watched some videos from the last Tampa Bay one, and there's a couple of good teams.
Well, how far did they get?
Very well. They did some really good. One of them actually used a very similar catapulting system that we used last time.
Right.
So it's all up in, you know, there's some good teams. But
do you think you can win, man?
Well, we've got to take it to the next level, take what we've learned from Kes and try and make it all that better, haven't we? So.
It's a big jump in it. You've done Leeds first, that's fair enough, that's 15 minutes up the motorway. Then Miami, where's the next Flugtag after Miami?
Well, that's a really good question. We actually, one of the sponsors, NAF Insulations, we approached them straight away. Will you sponsor us for Tampa Bay? And because it's in America, they had a big think about it and said, no, we were looking for 10 grand off them. They were going to give us 10 grand straight away. She says if it were any in Northern Europe, you could have your £10,000 there and then.
Right.
But because it's America, you can't. So as soon as one comes up in Northern Europe, we look like it might be off.
And do they come up? I mean, is it a regular thing?
Yeah. There's like 3 or 4 held every year, like at various places around the world.
At least.
Why are you put one on in Barnsley?
I think...
You do it into your pond, Woody.
Yeah. Into Woody's pond. Listen, best of luck with it. Thanks ever so much indeed for telling us about it. And we'll keep an eye on this one. Maybe see if we can get a camera over with you.
Thanks a lot, Toby.
Maybe some of us will need to come. Who knows?
Send you the way.
Update. BBC Radio Sheffield.
Claire's here now with traffic control morning.